An anonymous building in downtown El Paso, 325 Leon Street. Yet behind this door, the anguish of Donald Trump's zero tolerance etched on the faces of these immigrant parents. They've come from Honduras, Guatemala, El Salvador, the aim to start a better life. But now their only goal, to find the children forcibly taken away from them by US authorities.
The first day they took him away, it was like somebody was ripping my heart out of my chest.
Now tagged and in legal limbo through an interpreter, Elise spoke of what she calls the cruelest moment enforcement officers took her son Edison away. It was his 6th birthday.
An agent came and he gave me the worst news of my life. He told me that you are considered a criminal and we are separating you from your child.
And when your son was taken away from you, what did he say? How was that moment?
He hugged me. I hugged him. He told me he was going to hug me so hard so that they wouldn't be able to pull him away from me.
It's ironic that Iris is one of the lucky ones. She at least knows the US state where her child is being held, in Arizona. But she can't speak to him and is weeks away from seeing him at best. He and the images of children in caged pens wrapped in tin foil have become the flashpoint for Donald Trump's latest immigration crackdown, sparking national and international outrage. He's now rolled back the policy that forcibly separated children from their parents entering without authorization at the border. But the challenge of reuniting them has become a crisis all of its own.
No, pues me sentí muy destrozado, muy triste.
I felt destroyed, very sad. It was very hard when they separated me from my daughter. I'm afraid I'll never see her again.
Christian left Honduras with his 5-year-old daughter Christy on May the 27th. 17 days later, she was taken away at the border. Now she's housed somewhere in Chicago.
Do you honestly think there's a chance that you won't see your daughter again? And how do you live with that?
Significa lo mejor.
She's the best, the most important thing in my life. I'm desperate and the days are like years to me. I feel guilty because I made the mistake of coming here with her.
That's exactly how Donald Trump wants him to feel. The policy may have softened. Here at the army base of the inopportunely named Fort Bliss, they're building new camps to bring families together. But the president's tough rhetoric hasn't changed.
We want a system where when people come in illegally, they have to go out. We want strong borders and we want no crime. Strong borders, we want no crime.
But for many, it's the fear of crime that drives them here to seek protection and a better life. Like 24-year-old Mariana. In 2016, she fled Juarez just across the border in Mexico with her baby son Max. Despite pleading with authorities, she was detained and they were separated for 8 months.
Es un trauma que todavía no está superado.
It's a trauma that I still haven't got over. I'm not sure I'll ever overcome it. I'm still very afraid that one day they'll tell me, you have to go back to Juarez.
Even though she's now back with Max, the stories of the current crisis run deep.
Si yo sufría sabiendo que él estaba bien porque estaba con mi hermano.
I suffered even though I knew Max was fine. He was with my sister. But what must these mothers be going through? They don't even know where their children are, just that they're being detained. But they have no idea how they're being treated. I can't imagine what they're feeling.
How they're feeling is clear on the faces of Christian and Iris. Separated from their children, their lives reduced to a bunk bed and an ankle tag. In a country deeply divided about whether to welcome them as fellow citizens or not. Siobhan Kennedy, Channel 4 News in El Paso.